You think you know someone, and then one photo changes everything. Brandi Passante has always been the kind of woman who keeps it real, no filters, no pretending, no carefully constructed image for the cameras. But when these bikini photos surfaced, fans across the internet had a reaction that nobody quite saw coming. And honestly, it says a lot more about us than it does about her. Brandi Passante became a familiar face through reality television, and people fell in love with her because she was refreshingly normal. She wasn't polished or overly produced. She was sharp, funny, hardworking, and completely unapologetic about who she was. That authenticity built her a fan base that genuinely cared about her, not just as a personality on screen, but as a real person living a real life. So when photos of Brandi in a bikini started making rounds, the reaction from fans was something worth talking about. Because here's the thing, people expected the usual internet noise. The commentary, the comparison, the unsolicited opinions that women in the public eye have somehow been taught to just accept. But that's not what happened. What happened was something that felt genuinely different. Fans showed up with love. Real, unfiltered appreciation for a woman who looked like someone they actually know, a friend, a sister, a neighbor. Not airbrushed, not surgically perfected for a magazine cover, but beautifully, powerfully human. And that realness hit people right in the chest. Here's what those photos actually revealed. Not a physical transformation or a dramatic before and after, but a woman completely at peace with herself. There is something so quietly radical about a woman standing in her own skin without apology. In a world that profits off female insecurity, choosing comfort in your own body is genuinely a revolutionary act. Brandi did that. Naturally, casually, without making a big speech about it. Women in the spotlight have long carried this impossible burden of looking a certain way to remain relevant, to keep people interested, to avoid the cruelty that lives in comment sections. But every time a woman breaks that mold, every time she shows up as herself and the world responds with warmth instead of judgment, something shifts. It gives other women permission to breathe a little easier in their own skin. Fashion and body image are deeply connected conversations. The way we dress, the way we present ourselves, the way we feel stepping out into the world, all of it is tangled up in how much we've been told to shrink or change or fix ourselves. Brandi's moment became a small but meaningful reminder that confidence isn't a size, a shape, or a specific look. It's a decision you make about yourself before anyone else gets a vote. And the fans who showed up with kindness? They reminded us that audiences are evolving too. That people are slowly learning to celebrate real women in real bodies, living real lives. That's the kind of story worth telling. Not the drama, not the noise, but the quiet, powerful moments where a woman simply exists and the world chooses to celebrate her for it. If you're here for content that goes a little deeper than the surface, you're exactly in the right place. Subscribe, stay close, and keep showing up because this community is built on exactly this kind of energy. More is coming, and you genuinely do not want to miss it.